And we got the World Cup, too. And, you know, it's only because they rigged the election that I'll be your president representing you there.
Did y'all just hear what this man just said?
Too. And, you know, it's only because they rigged the election that I'll be your president representing you there.
He's always told on himself intentionally. And he's going to say that this was sarcasm, but it really wasn't.
But then they rigged the election, and now we won, so I'm going to be your president for the Olympics and for the World Cup.
The election was rigged and stolen from Kamala Harris. And the first time it was rigged, too, let me tell it.
Too. And, you know, it's only because they rigged the election that I'll be your president representing you there.
Even the crowd is looking like, did I just hear what I think I just heard?
But then they rigged the election, and now we won, so I'm going to be your president for the Olympics and for the World Cup. So, Johnny, thank you for the World Cup.
He knows that they can't prove it. Not right now, anyway.
You know, I got both of them. I got the Olympics, and I got the World Cup. And I said, you know, it's too bad. One was in 2026, and the other was in 2028. And I said, I won't be there. I won't be your president.
This type of shit is insane.
And everybody, thank you for the Olympics. We're going to have a great time. We have another thing happening. 250 years.
Oh, yeah. And another thing is happening. 250 years of America Foundation. 250 years of 4th of July will be 2026. So, yeah, of course they didn't want a black man in office or a woman in office while celebrating the 4th of July. They wouldn't have celebrated 4th of July and only would have celebrated Juneteenth.
And everybody, thank you for the Olympics. We're going to have a great time. We have another thing happening. 250 years. And then he journeyed to Pennsylvania, where he spent like a month and a half campaigning for me in Pennsylvania. And he's a popular guy, and he was very effective. And he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So thank you to Elon.
Or would you rather sit outside?
I damn sure don't want to sit at no goddamn communal table. And I don't want to sit outside, but I will sit at a communal table. Oh, I'll sit outside. Either one. I want to take a shot. Press play on your shit. Play some music or something. What's up, everybody? Hello, everyone. Hello to the few people that do tune in to my show, that do come over here and watch. I really appreciate you guys. When the blunt is done, you can leave out of here. What? This is why I don't do videos when she is awake. Are you gonna see what your daughter wants? Okay, so I'm only here for a few things. I'm not gonna be here for a long time. Anyway, yeah, I got a little boot haircut. Goddamn, that nigga was spraying this shit on my head. Like, I don't do the spray and shit. Hold up. Okay, so this is Rico Live. I don't know what episode this is, but I know it's like, I do know what episode this is. This is Rico Live. Oh, this is Rico Live, season 2, episode 16. Okay, so yeah. I'll just give my thoughts on a few things. There's a few things happening, and I just want to talk about it. One being, it's like three things that I want to talk about. Three things that I want to talk about. I ain't going to talk about too much. First of all, Donald Trump moving his inauguration inside. It will no longer be outside. I totally think this is a complete stunt. And, you know, you don't have to be, you know, super smart to see that this is a stunt. If you look back at things that Nixon was doing when he was coming into office, and Lyndon Johnson, you know, was, you know, making calls trying to get him to stop, because Nixon was trying to, you know, like basically I think there was like some deal that Lyndon was trying to close up, and Nixon was saying, you know, don't close the deal until I get in office, because you'll get a better deal if you wait till I get in office. Same shit Trump do. Same shit Trump is doing now. I feel like he's moving inside. I think he's moving inside mostly because his numbers. He doesn't want his crowd size to be criticized. If we remember, Trump had, if I'm not mistaken, he had the lowest attended inauguration in history, or maybe in modern history. Let's go check. The least attended U.S. presidential inauguration in modern history is often attributed to Donald Trump's 2017 inauguration based on photographic evidence and public transportation usage comparisons. While crowd sizes can be difficult to measure accurately, Trump's inauguration drew significantly fewer attendees than both Barack Obama's inauguration in 2009 and 2013. However, if you're referring to a historical inauguration, if you're referring to historical inaugurations in general, not limited to modern history, earlier inaugurations, such as those in the 18th and 19th century, typically had smaller crowds due to limited transportation and communication technologies. For example, George Washington's first inauguration was a relatively modest event, as the population was much smaller and the country was just forming. Okay, so I understand that. Right. That's why I said in modern history. So in modern history, Donald Trump has the least attended inauguration ceremony. And I think that this time he just doesn't want, his crowd size to be criticized. I think that, people are shying away from saying he stole the election. And I think that the main reason people are shying away from it is because people don't want to say something and there's no proof to it and sound just as crazy as the Republicans or sound just as crazy as him. So he has made people be very cautious about just spewing out things without having facts. So he good for some things unintentionally, okay? Because people are more cautious because of him. But yeah, he has the lowest attended. I think he doesn't want his crowd to be criticized like it has been in the past. And not only that, he cheated. I think he cheated. I honestly think that, Elon Musk them cheated. And they're like, how dare us have an inauguration and our crowd is not going to amount to, the votes that we are said to have received authentically. They did not receive those authentically. I don't think. Okay. I just don't think so. And, guys, protest for me if he comes after me when he becomes president. All right. But seriously, I don't fucking believe it. And that's another thing. He has everybody so afraid to even move forward in his presidency because people are literally walking on eggshells. They are not sure what to expect with this immunity situation that the Supreme Court has granted presidents. And I feel like if they granted immunity thinking that he was going to win again and Biden won, or if they did it during Biden's presidency or whatever, thinking that Trump was going to win, but he did. Biden was in office. Why would Biden not handle some things criminally, okay, since he is, covered? But I understand moral ethic, and, not wanting to, turn around later and it bites him in the ass. Trump really doesn't care about a bite in the ass later. You know what I'm saying? He does not care, especially when situations like this happen where the courts, he done made it back into the White House, and all of these court cases are now shut down, back to back. This is the best for Donald Trump. This is exactly what Donald Trump wanted, and I think that it's just going to enable his bad behavior.
Too cold, Donald, really, to have your inauguration outside because the temperature is going to be 23 degrees. Okay, let's just put this into perspective. It was 7 for Reagan. It was 22 for Kennedy. It was 28 degrees for Barack Obama with winds somewhere in the 20 mile an hour range as well. It was freezing. So I'm not sure it's the cold. I think maybe it's that you're afraid of the crowd sizes and that hotels are still available And then a lot of people, as many people as, showed up for, Barack Obama or Joe Biden or whatever, won't be showing up for your inauguration. I think it's the crowd sizes. That number is more important than the temperature number.
This is an unfortunate situation. Donald Trump has really, and then let's not forget that tomorrow is Dr. King Day, okay? Fuck Donald Trump's inauguration that he done moved inside to hide the fact that he didn't get all those votes that they claim he got, okay? Let's just talk about the fact that it's Dr. King's Day tomorrow, okay? It's Dr. King's Day tomorrow. Happy birthday, Dr. King, and rest in peace, Dr. King, all right? It's Dr. King's birthday tomorrow. Okay, I know his death was like April, but his birthday, I think it's for his birthday. All right. Anyway, so we talked about TikTok shutting down. We talked about Soulja Boy, Rico, Snoop, Nelly performing at Trump's, not really inauguration, but ball, cryptocurrency inauguration ball. And we talked about Trump moving it on the inside because, yeah, like I said, he trying to hide this shit. I'm going to repeat that again. He's trying to hide it. And I think that in these 4 years, mark my words, some type of probe into him and Elon Musk cheating and shit is going to come out. But it's going to be real hard because the House and the Senate is controlled by Republicans. So the Democrats are merely suggestors now. They're just suggesting things. They're just throwing in some here and there, trying to get a piece of the pie at this point. But for 4 years, the Democrats really won't be anything but advisors, giving advice, hoping and praying that they look at them and say, hey, what about, what about, I don't know, because I don't know what the rules are. But from my understanding, they just like going back to their office. They can be in on sessions, I think, but I think they're going back to their office. And that is very unfortunate. You can't tell me the Republicans won the House, Senate, and the White House. How? How? That is coincidental as fuck. It's coincidental as fuck. It's very coincidental. I'm telling you, it is if it's a coincidence, or is it just straight up Elon Musk straight just cheated badly? Okay.
Don't you watch that inauguration. You better watch a rerun of anything. Go watch Sanford and Son. Go watch Martin. Go watch this service all over again.
He says that he's going to put TikTok back online, and he's going to make sure that these companies that provide TikTok to America are not fined if they provide it before he is inaugurated in tomorrow. Well, Apple hasn't put it back into the Apple store, and I don't know if Google Play did, but Apple damn sure ain't did it, and it makes sense. Who the fuck would rely on anything Donald Trump says? His word is not reliable. He's proved to us time and time again that his word is not reliable. So he can say that he's going to give them a 90-day extension, and then come to find out he's not going to give them a damn 90-day extension for whatever reason he comes up with. Because who gonna do something to him? He don't give a fuck. I think that's how he thinks. Who gonna do something to me? I don't give a damn. He don't care if he break hearts. I can guarantee you if his children were honest and talked about how many lies he done told to them, it would be unfucking believable, especially the youngest little one, Barron. I'm sure he done been lied to like crazy. Okay? People think, people may not remember what they went through when Donald Trump was the president. Okay? Don't forget. Okay, he is the same motherfucker that put the ban on TikTok in the first place. He's the first person that initiated the whole ban on TikTok.
When I wanted to disable TikTok 3 years ago, I was met with opposition from rhinos, Democrats, and everyone else. They actually went to court in an effort to stop me.
We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing some other things. There are a couple of options, but a lot of things are happening. So we'll see what happens. But we are looking at a lot of alternatives with respect to TikTok.
We gave them until September 15th. After that, they got to close shop. Okay? That's TikTok.
We're looking at TikTok. We're thinking about making a decision. We're going to be watching the hearings today very closely because there's no question that what the big tech companies are doing is very bad.
TikTok is
one thing that we're doing, and we just, I don't know, maybe I would have done that anyway. I don't know. It could have been affected by this.
Speaking of TikTok, TikTok has been shut down. It is now up as I speak right now. It is now up, but they're full of shit. They put these messages up here. First message was more formal. The next message was definitely informal. The next message, you know, putting his name in it, saying, you know, like Trump is going to help us out, President Trump. Like, this message is totally informal, okay? It's not a formal way, and it came off as a stunt, as a complete stunt, okay? But of course, let's make Trump look like he saved the day. You can't put it past him though. Trump will eventually show people his true colors. All of the people that voted for him, all of the people that believe he's a good man and he's going to do right are going to get slapped in the face, and they're going to see the reason why they got upset the first time. Oh, how people forget, right? Oh, how people forget. And I think that you must have forgot. Okay, they must have forgot. But TikTok is back online. A lot of people are saying thanks to Donald Trump. It's not thanks to Donald Trump, because honestly, is the Supreme Court has said that it's banned. The only thing they've given him the power to do right now, from what I understand, is grant a 90-day extension to get negotiations thoroughly done. Okay, so now the ball is in Trump's hand. The ball is in Trump's court. He can grant them a 90-day and he can take it away if he wants to. You know, what is the Supreme, what is anybody going to do? I can give you guys a 90-day and I can take the 90-day away and ask the Supreme Court to go ahead and revoke this now. So now they are another entity or group of people or whatever TikTok is that is under Trump's finger. You know, just like a lot of these artists, he's now the president. They want to know why Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Soulja Boy, Rick Ross all performed at Trump's inauguration ball or something like that.
My mother say, Rose, man, you playing to win tonight, man. You sharp as a mosquito's needle. What's going on? That's that crypto, see? They let a real crip up in the crypto ball. Ooh. Bang, bang. Snoop Dogg, like the Drake, ready to make the entrance. So back on up. Since you come to talk to pressure, give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, man, you know we was trouble. Ain't nothing but the big bag. We shoot low down, niggas up with crazy. And Death Row is the label that we might fade them off. We're trying to fake this. We always say, there's a guy out there. Your perfection is perfected, so I'm in a understatement. From a young G's perspective, and before we get her into having fun, they try to accept it. You never know she could be learning her man and loving her man, and at the same time burning her man. No, having fun. That shit we take. Ain't no pussy good enough to get her bottom. Snoop Dogg, like the Drake, ready to make the entrance. So back on up. Since you come to talk to pressure, give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, man, you know we was trouble. Ain't nothing but the big bag. We shoot low down, niggas up with crazy.
And the reason why they performed at Trump's inauguration ball is because money matters, first of all. Not only that, I believe that Donald Trump has something on these people. I believe that Donald Trump has something on Snoop, on Rick Ross, on Soulja, or it was just a good amount of money that they just couldn't resist, you know. And it really shows true colors, because I don't think Ludacris would have went. Okay, I think that Ludacris is paid enough that he wouldn't have gone. And I don't know what Soulja Boy means when he says, "What did y'all want me to do?" We want you to stand up for morals. Okay, we want you to keep your dignity, because first of all, this man is a racist and he just had you up here looking like a clown. The only reason why he put them up on the stage is to make them eat their own words. Donald Trump lives in that. His son, all of them, happy as hell that they were able to make y'all eat y'all own words for whatever they've said, you know, especially Snoop. We already know all the shit Snoop done said about Donald Trump, okay?
All right, politics real quick. Now, we all hate, I apologize. Nah, I really don't apologize, man, because a lot of my fans get mad at me when I talk bad about him, but I think it's safe to say most people in our culture do not.
Well, you need to know that. You need to know that a lot of your fans is racist. Ain't no fucking way around. Don't even try to put no.
I don't even want to put anything around.
I do. I don't give a fuck. I tell him straight up, motherfucker. If you like that nigga, you motherfucking racist. Fuck you and fuck him. Now what?
Go out there and do a country song.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck out one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? I was the one that performs for himself.
All right.
Draw the line, nigga. He drew the lines.
Exactly.
He drew the motherfucking lines. Before him, there were no lines. Everybody was everybody. We respected everything. We didn't trip. But nigga, when you drew the line, nigga, start pointing motherfuckers out and saying, nigga, fuck y'all then, nigga.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You and them.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking
Kanye
about Donald
too,
Trump.
nigga. Don't forget about him too. Fuck you too. I just want to say this real quick, not on the political shit. All you people for the federal government that got not getting paid right now, ain't no fucking way in the world y'all can vote for Donald Trump when he come back up again. If y'all do vote for him, y'all some stupid motherfuckers. I'm saying that to y'all early. All you federal government people that's not being paid, that's being treated fucking unfairly right now, not being paid, that's so terrible. And this punk motherfucker don't care. So I'm saying that to say this. When the shit get back on and y'all get y'all jobs back and it's time to vote, don't vote for that nigga. Please don't. Look what he do. He just don't give a fuck. Y'all honest, blue-collar, hard-working people and suffering. So if he don't care about y'all, he really don't give a fuck about us. So fuck him too. And fuck everybody down with Donald Trump. I said a year, Snoop Dogg. Fuck him.
It's been going viral, back to back. Snoop contradicted. He owes everybody an explanation. And I think that the best thing for Snoop to come out and say is that I'm broke. I'm broke. I don't have the money y'all think I got. I am paid probably more than most of you. But my lifestyle that I have and the money that I have don't equal. So any gig that's not killing me or that's not too bad, I'm going to push through and do. That's one. And then with that, he can add, be straight up, this nigga got some shit on me. I done been planning that baby oil over at Diddy house and shit, and I don't want that shit to come out. And Trump locked me the fuck up. Could be that. I don't know. Or could be that the amount was just so good. Soulja showed all his money. Oh, look at all this money I got.
Every time you see me spit, every time you hear me rhyme, every time you see me in your state of town, say what's up? What's up? DC, put your hands up, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. I know about the game. Take a leg and I let us go. What's up? What's up? Again,
They pay me a bag. Obama ain't never put no money in my fucking pockets, nigga. Kamala ain't never put no money in my pockets, nigga. Trump put money in my pockets, nigga. My motherfuckers are trying to say something about me performing at the crypto ball party. Did Kamala call my fucking phone? Did Obama call my motherfucking phone? Did any of you call my motherfucking phone? Oh, God. Fuck you, man. I do what the fuck I want. Trump called my phone. It wasn't even a Trump event. Trump wasn't even there. Y'all so worried about he performed, him, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross. Kamala, you ain't even win. Obama, you ain't called my fucking phone. I suck my dick, nigga. Y'all want me to not answer the phone of the fucking president? Get the president of the mother United States. Trump wasn't even there. It wasn't even a Trump event. It was the crypto ball for crypto. Y'all can suck my dick, cancel me all day. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. On my nigga, I don't give a fuck when nobody talking about what the fuck I want to do, and I'll go again. Fuck you talking about? I ain't gonna lie, though. The folks did try to trick me, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I 50-50 ain't give a fuck, though. 50. Halfway, I was like, man, fuck this nigga Trump, I don't fuck this nigga. And halfway was like, nigga, the president. You feel me? But whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. But nigga, bro, the nigga wasn't there, bro. It was a crypto ball, bro. Fuck it. Pay me a bag. I got bills to pay. Until y'all gonna pay me the same amount they pay me. Fuck y'all. Fuck God. Oh, yo. I need this bag. 50-50, chat. I'm gonna keep it gangster. Man, it was 50-50. Like 50-50. It was half of me was like, I don't know. Then the other half was like, man, I need this bag. So it is what it is. If y'all mad, man, I get it, man. But hey, I needed the money, man. I ain't gonna lie. I needed that bag, dog. They had a bag. What y'all want me to do, dog? I needed that bag, bro. What y'all want me to do, dog? Like, I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Just like, it don't matter how much money a nigga get, bro. Niggas just need more money, bro. I said we need a hit song. All right, I got y'all, man. If I drop a hit song, y'all gonna forgive me for this shit, man. I got y'all, man. I'm gonna go in the studio and I'm gonna make a smash, make a hit, man. Then we good. We all good. I got y'all, man. I'm gonna get in the studio, make a hit, man. You know, we're gonna forget all about this, you know.
It doesn't fucking matter, because at the end of the day, when that money is gone and Trump really show his true colors in these 4 years and probably 8, little do y'all know, you ain't gonna have to vote again if you vote for him this time.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
Probably 8 damn years. Okay? We don't know how long we about to be dealing with this motherfucker. But the point is, when this money is all gone and he began to do things that is making companies pull out, Walmart and shit like that, pull out of working with the White House because he's doing unethical things, then don't be surprised when y'all fall in that boat. I already hope that people stop listening to Rick Ross, stop listening to Snoop Dogg, stop listening to It's Getting Hot in Her. Leave that shit to Marjorie Taylor and her party, because that's the type of shit they listen to. We don't listen to It's Getting Hot Up in Her again. I mean, no more. We don't listen to that shit. We don't want to hear that shit. Don't listen to Nelly ass. Fuck him. And it wouldn't even be that bad if it was something like, you know, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, some other misconduct, you know, or some other. But the fact that this man is a racist, a blatant racist, and Snoop is fully aware, and Snoop is very passionate about civil rights and racism and all of that. I just cannot fathom the amount of money that Snoop, to me, for Snoop to flip, and then they even posted, oh, how they flip. Elon, oh, how they flip the script, or some shit he said. They're laughing. They're laughing like these entertainers are clowns. They are clowns, and they love it. They love it. I go throw you a little money, some change that don't hurt me, because Trump is a billionaire. Let's not forget. That money don't hurt Trump. That money don't hurt none of their campaign. The Republicans are rich. The Democrats be having more of a hard time. And the Republicans, they got money. They got people throwing them money. They got investors and all of that shit. So when they offer Kendrick or anybody, Kendrick didn't go, so let's not throw Kendrick in there, but Rick Ross, big ass, and the rest of them up in there, when they throw them in there and they cannot refuse this money because they got bills to pay and shit, hit the cancel button. Soulja say he don't care, he finna be canceled. Snoop ain't said shit. Nelly gave this bullshit explanation as to why.
I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country, have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office. I can damn sure perform for
What
whoever in
do
office.
you? Nelly sound crazy as fuck. The people of the army, how dare you compare your fucking job that would be considered mediocre in comparison to what the people in the Navy, the how dare you compare yourself to these people? I don't give a fuck if they sit and don't fight. My sister's in the Navy. And I was just thinking about this when I was in the car. The fact that my mama was telling me all the things she had to do going in, how she had to swim and conquer these waves and all these things and jump in the ocean and all this stuff she has to do when entering. And I was thinking about it the other day, just like, wow, my sister really has a lot more courage than I do. It feels like that. Feels like my little sister has a lot more courage than I do, because I'm dead that way in the fuck. I'm going to the military. Okay. There's no way I'm going to the military. I would not be going to the military. Ain't no way in the fuck. Okay. My sister has a lot more courage than me, being in the Navy, going through all the things that she went through in order to get in. I'm not a swimmer, none of that, not no flyer, fighter, none of that shit. Okay, I'm not shooting with guns and shit. I'm not doing none of that. So my sister has a lot of courage. So for Nelly to compare his entertaining job, it's a great job. We need it mentally. Music and all of these things have helped us. Nelly music probably has helped a lot of people in a lot of situations. Honest to God, it probably has. But there's no comparison to the men and women of the United States military, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and even the fucking National Guard. I don't give a damn. These people are fighters. These people are putting their lives on the line, and you are not. Okay, your security is putting his life on the line for your ass, but you ain't putting your life on the line, Nelly. You're not putting your life on the line. So how dare you compare yourself to the military? How dare you compare yourself to the fighters on the front line, right? That was a horrible comparison, and I think you should apologize. I think you should come back and kind of correct yourself and say, you know what, I might have fucked up on my words a little bit. Let me get it right this time, all right? Rick Ross ain't saying shit, probably, and what it is, I wouldn't be surprised if they're under like a gag order, under some type of NDA. So now it's like Trump makes you eat your own words. Now you have to evade questions about how this whole thing came about and how much they paid you, because then you would have to pay the money back if you're under an NDA. So Trump loves it. He loves that, to make Snoop Dogg eat his words. I highly doubt that he cares about Snoop, and I highly doubt that they got to shake Trump's hand. They probably did. They probably didn't even get to see Trump last night. It's probably just funny it's so funny. They just put them up there like clowns. And Snoop said all of what he said and looked like the very clown that he just described. He looks like that. Snoop looks like that very clown, Snoop. And it's so unfortunate that he got played, Snoop. You really just got played, and people can see it. You can't, because the money blinded you. The money blinded you so bad that you turned into a clown for the amount of money that was offered.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
The next thing you know, he'll be saying, I wasn't offering no money. Y'all lying. I just went because I support the White House. I support the House. It's an honor. Nelly, stop it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You turned on everybody. You turn on your people. You turn on everybody for a bag. And you know what? That's how you know y'all ain't got no relationship with God, because God would have turned it around. As soon as you would have said no, something else would have came your way. And even if the one gig wasn't going to be equal to everything Donald Trump, you never know if you would have got 3 gigs back to back that year. Boom, 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 month after month. And then it would have amounted to way more than what Donald Trump was trying to offer you. That's how the mark of the beast is going to happen. You got to be able to say, no, I stand with God, even if it means kill me, take me now. I'm standing with God. If shooting me down means that I'm going with the Lord, then shoot me down, because I'm not going to get the mark of the beast and fold and bend for worldly things. You know, now it's not the same. For somebody who just started, a new artist or something, and you want to go get them, and we wouldn't put them at fault so much. But when you look at somebody like you thinking like Snoop, we thinking you got money. You got a VH1 show with Martha Stewart, okay? All right? You always smoking it down, all right? We would expect you to own a franchise weed shop in California. You like McDonald's, fucking Snoop everywhere around California. We thinking you got money. That anytime Donald Trump or something comes where you have to fold and bend, that Snoop is one of the ones gonna say no. Nope. Nelly, quiet. We picture Nelly as timid, shy, quiet, don't talk much, don't do many interviews. And look at what you turn around and do, Nelly. Done.
Delete Snoop Dogg out of your discography. No Band-Aids under your eye. Delete Nelly. Delete Rick Ross. All right, I'm gone. Love y'all.
Soulja talk too much. We already know he flip-floppy. Soulja flip-floppy. When Scrappy say that nigga's a whole girl.
You a boy. Everybody know you a girl, boy. That a girl. Chaotic is a girl. He's a whole girl.
He wasn't just talking about chaotic. But I wouldn't say that to Soulja in his face. I would say that behind this camera, all right? Anyway, Rick Ross, we're going to let Tia have him. Tia, we're waiting on you to go live and let that nigga have it.
Hey, y'all in this bitch yet or what? Tell me. Go tell that big fat stinking fat bitch. Alexa, play I'm the Biggest Boss by fat ass Rick Ross.
I couldn't find I'm the Biggest Boss fat ass, but here is other music by Rick Ross.
That's a good one. See, that's when the bitch was his regular self then.
We waiting on you to go live and let him have it. And this might be why he don't be taking care of Tia's son. He might be so broke. Now let's see what happens now. Did Donald Trump pay him enough for him to be able to pay Tia the money that Tia is owed for that damn boy that he ain't been taking care of?
Listen here, bitch. Every damn fucking hustling. I heard you was over there talking about you. The best Father's Day gift you could have got was you sending your last child support payment or something, bitch. You stupid, silly motherfucker. Who the fuck give a fuck about your child support payments, bitch? And if I want some more, I take my ass over to family court and get some while he going to college. Bitch, you ain't worthy for me sitting in the system and going back and forth to court to drag your big, fat, funky old zippy taking ass down for a little something, bitch. I'm making that shit per show. You didn't know? We out now, bitch. What are you gonna do now? Stupid motherfucker, I could pay for college out of pocket now, you dumb fat bitch. Alexa! Cut that bitch off now, I'm talking. Get that bitch out my house. Listen here, you fat bitch. Let me tell you something, you fat funky motherfucker. You gotta worry about them 8 or 9 you over there you got that you gonna be paying child support for till you're about 70, you stupid old. You should have clipped your.
Anyway, another thing I came here to talk about, which is the last thing I came here to talk about. The CIA declassifies a book detailing how the world will end. Okay, they declassified a book on how the world will end. And let me go to it right now. There she is. Oh God, with the whining. CIA declassifies book detailing how the world will end. It's called The Adam and Eve Story, a book that declassified by the CIA for more than 50 years. Oh shit, let me put it on the screen. yeah, so this is the story. And the story is actually available. In the book, Thomas claims that every 6,500 years, a major disaster on the scale of the biblical Great Flood strikes Earth. Anyway, yeah, so they basically thought that it would drive people into panic. So they classified it and put a in part version on the they declassified an in part version. So I think that right now the full version is available, and that just goes to show you that if the CIA felt the need to hide this book, okay, if the CIA felt the need, let me say this, hold the fuck up. Let me go back to my camera, bitch. But yeah, this is it, okay? So you guys can find it here, CIA.gov, the Adam and Eve story, CIA.gov, and the whole book is here on CIA.gov. The entire, well, not, I don't think this is the entire book, but, or maybe they did go ahead and, actually, I think this is the full book declassified. But at first in 2013, it seemed like they did it in part, and now it's completely, and it's by Chan Thomas, and it just goes to show you that if the CIA felt the need to hide this book, okay, and this just goes to show you that it must be something up with the book, okay? It must be something real about the guy worked with NASA and some scientists, and was it was not confirmed that he worked with the CIA, first of all, but he did have some really good jobs that would have gave him some insight. He also prided himself or was a self-proclaimed psychic, okay? Apparently there was something true or factual about what this man was saying, because the CIA felt the need to lock it up. They wouldn't have locked it up if it was no truth and it was just fiction. They wouldn't have locked it up if the book was just fiction, okay? The book was, I think the book entails a lot of things that is probably actually going to happen, or that they suspect is more probable than not, and they wanted to hide it from the world. That is the only reason why they would think that the world would go into panic mode after reading the book. Unless there was just a time, that was at a time where people was truly believing in psychics and would act on things that psychics was doing, and they didn't want to cause more mayhem. But I highly doubt that, okay? It's more highly that the CIA hid it because it was things in there that they felt would probably come to pass based off things that they know, based off things that they are constantly studying and searching and shit like that. So yeah, you guys should check out the book if you want to. It's available online, CIA.gov, Adam and Eve story. It probably will spook you a little bit, but it's always good to have knowledge, okay? Especially the knowledge that the CIA have. If the CIA is declassifying shit and they've been aware of this stuff and we've never been aware of it, we definitely need to go and become aware of the shit, okay? We want the knowledge. Lord, endow me with the knowledge, all right? For real. That's what we want. We want to be endowed with more and more and more and more knowledge, Lord, you know, that I can take. And if I can't take it, still let me know. Just help me to be able to take it, all right? Because I want to know. That's an Aquarius for you. We want to know. We want to know everything. We want to know. Don't hide shit. We want to know, all right? Anyway, I'm your boy, Rico Bellucci. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I don't even know what else I'm going to say. Maybe I'll say a little bit more, but I felt the need to come on here because the inauguration is soon to come. And I wanted to say what I needed to say. I want people to know that this is a complete stunt, okay? He initiated the goddamn ban on TikTok. It's all a stunt. And mark my words, Elon won't be there long. And when Elon and Donald fall out, shit's gonna get ugly. Because he's gonna know too many secrets. And Trump don't know what he's embarking upon. And I need to go back to the ATL. We need to start digging into the ground and start building down into the ground. Cause bitch, ain't no telling what's finna go down. Seriously, it might be over for all of us. No lie. Make sure you follow us.
Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah.
I will build a great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall. Mark my words.
Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah.